Hi, I'm Lemonde Rush. I have 25 years in warehousing background, formerly one of the largest privately owned food distributors in the country. When you're facing staffing issues, I mean, it's probably the most stressful time that you can be in an operations. In our world, we've committed to getting the orders to customers the next day, in most cases. And due to that, I mean, that means long overtime for your employees. So really a high stressful time when you're struggling with staffing. Intentions are high, emotions high, morale is low, all the things that you want to avoid if possible. Going out and getting temporary labor that you got to supervise, you also have to train them. They don't come in with expertise. They also need training, and you may not be committing to them to long term because they don't want to work the requirements or they can't pass the background or drug test. You need a solution to come in and help you. We've tried other labor services, jump teams from some of your labor freight handling services that are out there. They typically come in without leadership support, so their morale and the chemistry isn't right. They don't jive well with your team. That also creates issues. Trying to get them to commit to work when they have no long-term ambitions for wanting to work for you made a problem worse, that we were trying to apply a solution that can help us get out of a problem, but it came with more problems. When FHI Now came in, they were a solution for us. They were a turnkey solution. They weren't cheap. I say that, and that was a tough pill to swallow for us, that, hey, this is fairly expensive. But when they came in, it was a turnkey solution. We initially signed on for short-term engagements with FHA Now, and almost every instance when we've used them, we've expanded that engagement to 2 or 3 times what we initially thought we would be using them for, because it did work so well. They brought in a team along with the leadership to support them. They got work done, and sometimes, embarrassing to say, they actually outperformed the employees that we had on the floor. So not only did they come in and help, but it allowed us to get staffing up, allowed us to focus on the new employees and give them the training and the attention they needed while we were doing that. And we were taking care of customers, and we were getting out on time so we can control overtime. Earlier on, we didn't go with FHI Now because we thought it was too expensive. We went with another solution, only to reverse our decision and bring in FHI Now. And now we've, at the time when I was working in that capacity, we've used FHI half a dozen other times following the initial engagement, just because of how well it worked. Before we were even aware of a problem, their leadership team on the ground has recognized it, solved it, and coming up with a solution how it won't ever happen again. One of the commitments they'd given us at that time was that if an employee is not making rate after the first week or 2, they're going to replace that employee with a more productive employee on their own dime. They keep the business rolling for us. They keep us in a position where we can still provide customer service that our customers expect from us. We saw an increase in quality, we saw an increase in overtime, reduction, the morale also went up, but also, the leadership morale, their ability to feel like they could operate within control of their environment. If you're already thinking about it, you probably need to hire them. There's not a better alternative out there that I've experienced in 15 or so years of running distribution centers that I've seen that is a better solution to FHI Now to come in a crisis and help you normalize the operation.